Hey guys, so welcome to my skincare routine. I finally have it up for you guys. I'm so excited to share this because I've been getting it requested so much. So I figured I'm going to include my morning and my nighttime skincare routine in one video. So we're starting off with cleansing the face. Of course, this is my favorite cleanser. It's amazing, you guys. It doesn't dry out your skin, but it really is, it really works in there and removes everything. My skin always feels super duper clean afterwards. I've been using this for God, I don't even know how long now, years. But I always start on my T-zone just because that's the area I get the most oily, and I just feel like that's the area that needs the most cleansing. And then of course I work my way down, don't forget the jawline, and just rub it all around with warm water. So of course you just want to rinse it off with some warm water, and you'll notice that when I pat it dry, I'm patting it. I'm not rubbing the skin or tugging and pulling. You just want to be super gentle with your skin so that you're not causing any wrinkles for the future. So my favorite thing that I've just absolutely been loving is rose water. So I put the Heritage one in this bottle. So this is just the bottle that I use, but it actually has another brand of rose water in it. I'll link it down below. But I just find it's super refreshing and hydrating on the skin to use before serum. And this is one of my favorite serums. This is by the brand Vinalta. This is an anti-aging formula with hyaluronic acid. It is super, super duper hydrating. I also love their vitamin C one. So I normally can just take one squeeze, or I guess you could say one pump of that, and just pat it onto the skin. This just helps it to really sink into the pores, and I love it. I also do not forget to put it on my neck, and I always put whatever's left over on my chest. You'll notice in the skincare routine I do not neglect the neck and the chest, because your neck and your chest shows signs of aging in the future too, so you want to make sure you also take care of that and not just your face. So for moisturizer, this has been like my ultimate fave. It's literally $4 Canadian at Walmart. It's incredible, but I just love this. It's vitamin E skincare cream. It's so hydrating and lustrous. It feels so good on the skin. It doesn't feel greasy though. That's what I love about it too. So of course, as you can see, I'm just working it into the skin, being as gentle as possible, and don't neglect the forehead too, because that's where you'll show a lot of aging in the future. So I always make sure to pull upwards on the forehead, and of course, again, don't forget the neck. I'm just taking a little bit extra and popping it on the neck and pulling it upwards just so that I don't drag down or tug down on my neck and skin. So I actually found this cocoa butter oil from Walmart, and I've been really loving it for my hands, my body, but I also have been loving it on the chest, and I make sure to apply this every single morning and night, just again so I don't neglect the chest and it can stay hydrated. So I actually got this eye treatment cream in a PR package from Keil. This is the Avocado eye treatment. I actually have been loving it. It feels super amazing on the under eye. It's so hydrating. So what I like to do is just take a nice little gulp of that and rub it in between the fingers so that it can warm up the product, so that when you are putting it on the eyes, you're not pulling and tugging so much. So I kind of pat it on. This just helps the formula really glide on smoother so that it's not super thick. But as you can see, I'm patting it on so that I'm not rubbing and stretching the eye area, creating more wrinkles. And this is something I've always done. I don't know if it really helps, but it makes me feel better. I've always put whatever's left over of my eye cream on my forehead. And that's pretty much it for morning. So now we're gonna move on to my nighttime skincare. So I wanted to show you guys my night skincare routine when I have a full face of makeup on. If I don't have a full face of makeup on, I'll skip this step and just go straight into the purity cleanser. But this is what I do when I got makeup on. Pull off the lashes and move on to these daily cleansing wipes by Olay. These are amazing, you guys. I've been using them for a year and a half, 2 years now. They remove all of your makeup. So they're actually a dry cloth, and you just rinse it underneath the water with some warm water, and it gets all soapy. I love it because one side is actually cleansing, which is more of a softer side. And then the opposite side is a bit harsher, more of an exfoliating side. So I get to kind of choose on which days I want which side. But I love it so much. It removes all your makeup. I always make sure to remove my neck and my ear makeup first, just because those are areas where I always blend foundation, but you can easily forget to remove it and you'll get pimples there, and it's not good. So I always like to remove that area first, and also the hairline, just to make sure everything's off. And I do this in circular motions, but like I said, these cloths are amazing and they really remove everything. I love them. These cloths even remove my eye makeup in just one swipe, which is amazing. And they also remove my liquid lipstick, which I'm showing you guys today, which is a couple tugs and swipes. It removes liquid lipstick, which is amazing. You can also just use oil to remove it if you want to just do it a little bit quicker. But I wanted to show you guys how these wipes will even remove your liquid lipstick, which can be really hard to take off. So when it comes to the mascara portion, I just rinse out the cloth, because if you don't rinse the cloth, all that excess water will go into your eye and then that can hurt. So once you've rinsed off the cloth, you can go ahead and pinch your lashes in between the cloth. And this just really helps to get all the mascara off. I'm telling you, these cloths are amazing. They remove all my makeup, liquid lipstick, mascara, eye makeup. Amazing. And I always run it through the lash line too. So we're not done with cleansing, because when you have a full face of makeup on, it's really important to get everything off. So this Bioderma cleansing water is amazing. Honestly, I really find that it soothes my skin too. So not only does it remove makeup, but it's really soothing. So I'm just taking some on a cotton pad and rubbing that all around. You'll see how much makeup was still left over on the skin. No matter what cloths you use to wipe your makeup off or what wipes you use, there's still gonna be some makeup on there if you wear a full face like I do some days. So you'll see how much was kind of left over. I'm gonna show you guys here. Yuck. So imagine if you just stopped there and you had like all that leftover foundation on. So I always like to go in with this cleansing water. And also don't forget the ears, the neck, and the hairline. Really important, because foundation and powder can just kind of sneak back there and stay there if you don't remove it. So of course I'm using the Purity Cleanser again, and I mean, we're still cleansing here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and focus that on the T-zone. Of course, like I said, that's where I get most oily and I feel like needs the most attention, but I am of course putting it on the rest of my face. And don't forget the jawline too, because I do contour on the jawline too, so it's important not to forget that. Get this, but I always get leftover eyeliner and mascara like sitting in the inner corners of my eyes, so I always go in with a Q-tip and make sure to take that off. I also go back in with the Bioderma cleansing water and put that on a Q-tip and really go close to the lash line just to make sure I get every bit of eyeliner, shadow, or mascara that might be stuck in that place. So moving on, I'm applying the rose water again and just doing a couple sprays. This just, again, makes me feel super hydrated. It really does that like extra step to hydrate my skin, so I really do like it. And sometimes I even put it on the chest and body as well. Moving on, this is my favorite nighttime serum, you guys. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's literally magic in a bottle. I used to get something called, well, I still do, but I get something called Micellar, and it's pretty much just dry, hard whiteheads, and I used to really have a ton along my jawline. This stuff literally removed like 95% of it. It just really helps to make your skin super refined, even get rid of texture. Amazing stuff. I'm telling you, magic in a bottle. It's expensive, but it's worth it for me. And I also apply some on the neck, of course. So moving on to this virgin marula oil that's also by Drunk Elephant. I love this. I've never used an oil that's this luxurious, thick, and hydrating before. My skin, when I wake up in the morning, feels plump and alive and hydrated. Like I said, the Drunk Elephant brand is expensive, but these are my favorite products from them. I'm obsessed. So I also put that on the neck, of course. So moving on to vitamin E oil, this is my little skincare trick, you guys. So this is the bottle I have, but I just refill actual pure vitamin E oil in it because I like the other bottle. I didn't like the brand of the brown bottle, so I like pure vitamin E oil. The other brand had like fragrance in it and stuff, so I don't like that, no good. But with pure vitamin E oil, I'm just popping that all over the skin. Pure vitamin E oil is very thick, so you want to just go ahead and pat it on. You don't want to rub and tug your skin, but this stuff is magical, you guys. I cannot tell you how amazing this has made my skin feel and look. It makes you super glowy and hydrated. It's helped me so much. Not to mention vitamin E oil is amazing for scarring or anti-aging. It's just bomb. And I'm also putting that on the neck, and whatever's left over, I always just rub on my cuticles too, around my nail beds. So I'm taking this spray again and popping that on the chest. As you can see, this theme here is that I'm always keeping my neck and chest hydrated, and my hands too. All right, so this next step is like major key, my biggest beauty secret trick. This is tea tree oil. I always apply this on any pimples that I might have during that week or whatever. So you always want to make sure you're switching fingers too, just so you're not contaminating the bottle. So here's another big secret that I've been testing out for the past month and loving. I've been applying straight up tea tree oil on the nose, and this has helped my blackheads so much. You guys, I used to have intense amount of blackheads, and it's now gotten a lot better. Even though I still have some, it's gotten so much better, so it's really helped with that. And that's pretty much it for my skincare routine, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give me a like, thumbs up, and of course, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.